who these guys are and why they were targeting this home. But I do want you to take a minute right now to listen to the surveillance video we were able to get from a neighbor.
It was over
So you
quick.
heard those gunshots. It sounded, they were very fast, 6 gunshots. Again, we know that there were 2 men inside of the house claiming to be police. They had a warrant. The suspects wearing masks, vests, and badges fired shots through the front door. The homeowners returned fire, hitting both suspects. HPD says officers attempted CPR,
I want
but both
names.
men were pronounced dead on the scene.
I want names.
So
The suspects were wearing
And badge numbers.
bulletproof vests and had some sort of badge around their neck, and were wearing ski masks as well. So right now we
And
don't
they weren't
have
ICE.
ages on the suspects.
We don't know.
Oh,
So
wow.
a lot
Oh, wow.
of
I see where this is
information
going.
that detectives are trying to
Kinda
get
dense.
through. I can tell you that the medical examiner's office arrived maybe about 30 minutes ago. So it is going to be a long morning for officers out here. Here's more people trying to pull up along this street, and that officer is going to tell them that they cannot go through this.
You guys see a federal plate vehicle with federal plates come by. No, what are you saying here, Steve? What's going on?
We don't know who these people are yet. They haven't identified them. I imagine they're going to have to wait for the coroner to make the identification.
I noticed it sounds like this video didn't have a lot of this story, just a lot of talking. There wasn't really a lot of video to go over here.
It sounds like the bad guy shot
first. Is that the point of this? Is that I don't know. This is why it's dangerous to come in wearing masks as a police officer, because now you could think maybe you could think that ICE is raiding your house because they wear masks, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. But well, my question is, based on what she said, is they shot at the homeowners and the homeowners returned fire. So, I mean, if that's the case, obviously,
start in trouble.
Because that'd be a little tough. I mean, these guys come to your door, they got badges, they say they got a warrant, they're dressed like police, they look like police, they look like ICE agents or January 6 agents, whatever you want to call them. And they, you don't know, you can't just start shooting at them. So I would imagine maybe they called.
You can. This guy did.
Unless they called 911 and they said, no, we don't have anybody out. We have nobody. There's no reason. There's nobody out at your house. But
no Houston PD people, but it could, you don't know. There's a lot of different agencies out there.
I would think that
we don't know if the
Houston, Texas area, they're going to coordinate more with the feds than they might in California. Yeah. But I mean, I think, look, there should be no reason that cops are going to come and start shooting. Kelly say, do cops wear ski masks though? No, they don't, unless you work for certain federal agencies. So they don't generally wear ski masks.
No, Mark, and I've
thanks for joining, Kelly.
I had a couple of occasions where I responded to calls. I was dispatched to calls of citizens, numerous citizens calling in with men running around with guns in a parking lot, and they turned out to be a DEA officers undercover, and they got into a foot pursuit, etc. And I didn't know who they were, and I'm seeing these people running around with guns, and they got beards, and they look like dirt bags, and all they got is a little badge hanging on a chain, but it's dark and there's a lot of confusion going on, and it's just a miracle that police officers didn't get shot.
Well, let's play this. Let's play devil's advocate, since there wasn't much in that story. Let's go ahead and let's try to figure this out. What would I be thinking if I drove up to that scene and I saw these? I saw this shooting, what have you. My first thought process is, okay, you guys got the bad guys, but why are they here? Is there something going on in this house? Like, I mean, because I've been to houses that have been where shooting occurred, and it turns out it was a grow house. And, there's some, one time they were actually printing fake checks, fake money. And again, another bad guy knew about it, and they went to go hit the house, and then it turned into a gunfight, and we got there in the aftermath. And I don't know. I don't know who these guys were. Maybe they were truly just victims of circumstances, and these guys showed up and started shooting, and they shot back. They won.
Well, the first thing I would do is I'd ask dispatch to get a hold of the DEA or ICE and everybody else and ask them, you got a couple of guys missing, because I got a couple of guys dressed like your guys dead here, and
All right.
are these your officers?
Okay, we're gonna move on. Baby Emmanuel, you guys been following this?
Yeah, it's very sad.